Look at your hands. Really look at them. Those hands have held a lot of things, haven't they? They've held phones, coffee cups, remote controls, and the hands of people you swore you'd provide for. But right now, they're empty. And they're empty because you've fallen for the most expensive lie ever told to a human being. You think you have time. You're sitting there, breathing, heart beating like a steady drum. And you've convinced yourself that the sun is going to keep rising just for you. You've made a deal with a ghost. You've decided that tomorrow you is some kind of superhero. Tomorrow you is disciplined. Tomorrow you is brave. Tomorrow you doesn't get tired or scared or distracted by a notification on a glowing screen. But let's be honest, because I'm the only one who's going to tell you this. Tomorrow you is a coward. Tomorrow you is just a graveyard where you bury your potential so you don't have to deal with the smell of it rotting today. You're comfortable. That's the problem. You've got enough heat in the house and enough food in the pantry to stay stagnant. You're warm enough to sleep, and that sleep is killing you. Every morning you wake up and you negotiate with your soul. You hit the snooze button and you tell your greatness to wait in the hallway for 10 more minutes. Then 10 minutes becomes an hour becomes a day becomes a decade, and suddenly you're looking in the mirror wondering where that fire went, wondering why your eyes look so dull, why the person staring back at you looks like a stranger who gave up a long time ago. The world doesn't care about your almosts. It doesn't care that you almost started that business, or you almost wrote that book, or you almost became the person you were meant to be. The world only rewards what you actually bring into the light. But you're addicted to the maybe. You're a junkie for the soon. You sit in the dark and you dream about a version of your life that doesn't exist. And then you use those dreams as an excuse to ignore the crumbling reality of your present. It's disgusting, isn't it, to know that you are capable of so much more. Yet you choose the path of least resistance every single time. You choose the couch. You choose the scroll. You choose the silence. Who told you that you were entitled to a future? Who gave you the guarantee that you'd be here next week? People better than you, stronger than you, and younger than you died this morning. They had plans too. They had tomorrows lined up like dominoes. And now, nothing. Just a name on a stone and a bunch of unfinished business. You're walking around like you're immortal, but your clock is ticking. Can you hear it? Every second is a drop of blood hitting the floor. You can't get it back. You can't buy more. You are hemorrhaging your life away for the sake of feeling safe. But you aren't safe. You're in a trap. The enemy isn't the economy. It isn't your boss. It isn't your upbringing or the people who didn't believe in you. The enemy is that soft, pathetic voice in the back of your head that says, "It's okay. We'll do it when we feel better." You will never feel better. Growth is a violent process. It's the breaking of a shell. It's the tearing of muscle. It's supposed to hurt. If it doesn't hurt, you aren't moving. You've avoided pain for so long that you've become brittle. You're terrified of a little discomfort. So you stay small. You stay quiet. You stay obedient to your own weaknesses. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time is a myth created by people who are too afraid to act. The stars are never going to align. The traffic lights of life are never all going to be green at once. You have to be willing to drive through the red. You have to be willing to crash and keep walking. Look at your life. Is this it? Is this the sum total of your existence? A series of "I'll start on Monday" promises? You're lying to yourself. And the worst part is, you know you're lying. You can feel it in your gut every night when you lay your head down. That's why you can't sleep. That's why you need the TV on or the music loud. Because in the silence, the truth screams. In the silence, you have to face the fact that you are wasting the one thing you can never replace. You think tomorrow will save you. It won't. Tomorrow will just be another today. It will have its own problems, its own distractions, its own excuses. If you don't kill the version of yourself that hesitates right now, that version of you will be there tomorrow too, and the day after, and the day after, until there are no days left. Stand up. I'm not telling you to be motivated. Motivation is for children. I'm telling you to be obsessed. I'm telling you to be possessed by the realization that you are dying. Right now, as you hear these words, you are moving closer to the end. Does that scare you? Good. It should. Let that fear be the gasoline. Let that discomfort be the compass. Stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for someone to hand you a map. The map is written in your own sweat. The permission was given to you the moment you took your first breath. You have a choice. You can go back to sleep. You can keep scrolling. You can keep telling yourself that you're doing okay, while your potential screams in agony. Or you can decide that enough is enough. You can decide that you would rather die trying to reach the mountain top than live one more second in the valley of excuses. There is a version of you that is already great. There is a version of you that didn't hesitate. That person is waiting for you to catch up, but they won't wait forever. If you felt this, if this hit a nerve that's been dormant for too long, then don't just sit there. Share this. Subscribe to this feeling. Like this fire that's finally burning in your chest. Not because it's a button to click, but because it's a commitment to the person you are becoming. The world is waiting for you to show up. Not tomorrow, not next year. Now, the sun is going down. The clock is ticking. What are you going to do with the little bit of light you have left? Stop waiting for a savior. Be the savior. Now, move.